want to share with you some of my most favorite apps that I use on commercial shoots, that I use for brand stories, documentaries, for my own short films, even for feature film production. Now we're going to start in pre-production apps. And although I've got several favorites here, the one that I use most of all is this one. Sunseeker is a brilliant sunlight tracker that helps you plan the path of the sun through the sky using an augmented live camera overlay on your screen. And we use this app all the time when we're shooting to plan how long we've got sunlight or shade for when we're out in location filming. Plus, it's also the only tool we use to show us where the path of light will travel during our shoots, because it shows us this along this yellow line in handy hourly increments. It even offers us a map view of a location using Google Earth, showing the sun's direction, path, and all important shadow fall for each hour of the day. And you can scale time forward or backward through this view and through a calendar year to help plan for future shoots as well. This really is an invaluable pre-production tool. Moving along to production apps. Okay, and again, I've got some favorites in this folder, but the one that we use every single time for every shoot we film with is Filmmaker Pro. Filmmaker Pro is the go-to manual professional filming app for iPhones, hands down. And what I want you to do is I want you to imagine placing all the manual controls of a DSLR camera into your smartphone. That's what Filmmaker Pro brings. It's feature-packed with handy, useful features like it's got dual arc sliders for adjusting focus and exposure independently of one another, very powerful white balance options and presets, the ability to select your own ISO sensitivity so you can manage the amount of noise or grain in low light situations. It also gives you selectable resolutions, frame rates, shutter speeds, and recording data rates. It even gives you gamma curve controls for natural, dynamic, flat, and log video profiles. Now, Filmmaker Pro also offers lots of third-party support for smartphone microphones and lenses and other accessories, so it's an absolute must-have if you really want to get a shooting on your phone. Now, I love Filmmaker Pro because its knowledge and its knowledge bank is scalable, and there's lots and lots of useful resources and tutorials online which you can access from within the app itself. These will help you get up and running, especially for beginners, but also as your skills grow and as your needs grow, there's plenty of resources there to help up-train the professionals as well. Now, in this area of production apps, Filmmaker Pro has also got two incredible companion apps, and the first of these is called Filmmaker Remote. Now, if you have an iPad or a spare iPhone, Filmmaker Remote will enable you to use that second device as a remote monitor for another iPhone operating Filmmaker Pro. Now, it has three different modes with which you can control it. One is called Control, which gives you the ability to remote control the recording iPhone screen itself. The second mode is Monitor, which gives a split screen display showing a video preview, a waveform monitor, a vector scope, and a histogram. And Director View, which gives you a clean video display feed only. Now, if you're out and about filming and you've got more people on your crew, or you've got a client with you that also needs to be able to see the picture, Filmmaker Remote gives you a great cost-effective way of showing them a remote control image from the recording iPhone. The second companion app from Filmmaker Pro is Double Take, and this thing is absolutely incredible. It was launched the same time and announced the same time as the iPhone 11 Pro was, and it gives users the ability to record two independent HD camera feeds from any two lenses on an iPhone XS or higher. An absolute game changer in video production, Double Take turns the latest iPhones into dual recording video cameras, giving single-person camera crews the ability to shoot video with two camera focal lengths at the very same time. Okay, now we're going to move on to post-production apps, and I'm going to start with a post-production audio app, and it's called Audio Fix for videos. Now, this is a very powerful audio post-production quick fix tool for helping to clean and improve the sound quality of videos that you've already got saved on your iPhone's camera roll. Once you've got a video loaded, you can cycle through the different audio filters really fast and really easily, and it'll allow you to compare the before sound to the after sound and select the right filter for your clip's audio needs. Now, my last post-production app I want to introduce you to is, again, one of my absolute favorites, and this one is for editing, and it's called LumaFusion. LumaFusion rounds out my top iPhone app picks, and it's an absolutely stellar example to finish this chapter on. If you're after a comprehensively featured multi-track editing app, it's hard to look beyond LumaFusion. It gives users the ability to edit up to 6 4K video layers with camera sound and up to 6 separate audio tracks on the one timeline. It supports many different media formats, has a magnetic timeline very similar in feel to Final Cut Pro X, has dozens of transitions, titling options, color grading, layer effects, compositing, and special effects tools as well, all built in within the app. It's super robust, allows exports to a number of other media and formats, and is very at home in both a beginner and a pro user environment with excellent training resources available via the developer. Now, some people don't like editing on their iPhone because they feel they don't have enough screen real estate. A solution to that is to mirror your iPhone or your iPad to your television screen for that full immersive large screen editing experience.